Mm.
Hey yo, what is going on, folks?
What's up, folks? Happy Friday. We made it through another one.
Yes, indeed. Danny Boy, Bill Corpus Crispy. What's up?
What's up, brother?
Hey man, look, it's um I honestly cannot complain because Aaron Glenn finally made the switch from Justin Fields to Tyrod Taylor. Not that it matters because I don't think Tyrod Taylor is good enough to lead the Jets to a win on Sunday. He's a good quarterback. All this is about, Bill, is evaluating the future. I don't care about wins anymore. Evaluate the future so that we can win later with our actual quarterback. We don't know who that will be yet, but um,
Who is
great
it gonna
news.
be?
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk about Jets in a bit. But thank goodness that Aaron Glenn finally made that move, and also the Knicks. I'm happy that they won, but I'm not happy with how they're playing. So overall, sport wise, it's up and down. Personally, I haven't died yet, so I'm still here, you know.
Please, Reg, don't die. I like you too much.
Yes. So,
And
yeah.
plus, who am I gonna do the show with if you die?
Well, Pashman Lane's gonna have to take get out of his man cave
He's gonna have to come out of his cave. You
and,
know
and
he hates coming out of his
you
cave.
know and be the co-host that he that we want him to be. Of course, not shot at you, Patch. I get you're busy and stuff. So we just miss you. We miss you big time.
He comes out of the cave every 300 days and then he goes back in.
Yeah. Um, Good to see Patchman though on Thursday Night Gridiron, which you can watch every Thursday. We do it around 7:15, 7:30 ish. Um, Great to see him there lately. So that has been a absolute joy to have. But speaking of Thursday Night Football, we did have a game last night between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. And dare I say, the Texans break them up, baby. Break them up.
Oh boy. Oh boy. The Houston Texans beating the Buffalo Bills 23 to 19.
Can I just say this? We talked about last night about how the Bills, while they are a good team, they tend to lose games where it's like, you know, they should win. Well, this is a game they should have won. They're better than on paper, they should be better than Houston. Well, Houston not only played like the better team yesterday, um, while again the Bills they weren't horrible, but not only did the Texans play like the better team, they played like the more hungrier team. Like they wanted this victory.
They
They
did.
they shut out Josh Allen like it was no one's business. I mean, 8 sacks on the day? Eight, Bill.
8 sacks, brother.
Just horrible, man. And then of course the look again, Davis Mills is not the greatest quarterback on planet Earth, but his poise was just tremendous. He wasn't under too much pressure, obviously against the Buffalo defense that can be pretty lethal at times. He didn't seem to be rattled. He didn't think that the moment was too big for him. And credit where credit is due. Look, they were able to break up about 17 points in the second quarter, I believe. That helped bring them to victory. And then, of course, despite the fact that the Bills tried to come back late, the defense made big stops that prevented that. Again, just an absolute tremendous defensive effort by Houston, and they improved to 6-5 on the season, and they're not creeping up on the Colts. The Colts are way ahead of them and everything, but certainly back in the playoff mix, I will say. And like I said, they're hungry. They want it. They really do want it. They want to put themselves in position that if they were to get a CJ Stroud back, CJ Stroud, who is obviously their big time guy, that they can, that they will have a chance to actually compete in December. And excellent, excellent, excellent Thursday night on a short week. Very tough matchup against Buffalo on a short week, Bill.
And guess what that means, dude?
Hmm.
We can laugh at Nate Moser and Adam Reeder.
Oh, Nate, my brother. He didn't text me last night, so I'm kind of concerned that he's just
Is he crying in the wing sauce again?
yeah, he's probably yelling in his pillow. He took off his glasses, started yelling in his pillow. Put the pillow up on his face. Like, ah, man, that was probably all of Buffalo last night.
And he's probably this is him today. Why? Wig, comfort me.
Yeah.
Nate,
Now,
I'm just kidding, brother. I'm kidding.
yeah, of course. Now, look, the Bills defense did its job. Like, the 23 points is not a lot. You
It
know,
isn't.
it's not a lot to give up. The problem is that the Bills offense didn't look great. Like I said, Josh Allen did not have a great game. He again sacked 8 times. Offensive line provided no protection. There was no passing game. Again, no surprise. Um, it's a matter of those few things that really can determine an outcome of a game. I mean, just looking all around, Bill. Josh Allen had another 2 interceptions of the night. Uh, Again, no passing touchdowns. Um, James Cook had that big time rushing touchdown. But then other than that, a bunch of zeros. So then you're talking field goal after field goal after field goal after field goal. You're not going to win games kicking field goals. You're not.
You're not. You are not going to win kicking field goals.
Yeah, and I also know that on that touchdown they did miss the extra point. Of course, didn't matter because they would have lost anyway. But just again, there's just a lot of issues, with the Buffalo Bills right now that are being exposed.
They are. They are being exposed. They're absolutely being exposed right now.
Yeah.
And and should should Buffalo fans be worried?
Well, I mean, there's 7-4, right? So you, it depends on what happens from here. They do have some time off, which is certainly what they need. But if if they don't clean up a lot of these issues that they have, sorry, they don't clean up some of these issues, it's gonna be a long season. I mean, there's 6 more games for them left. So you mean tell me there's gonna be 6 more of these? Well, there's gonna be some games where we're gonna be great, and then there's gonna be some games where um we're gonna be up and down. We may win, we may not win, we may win ugly, we may lose bad, poorly, ugly, or whatever you want to call it. Like that, if there's another 6 games where it's like that type of stuff, that is very problematic. I'll say that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
Buffalo
yeah.
losing
Oh,
to Houston.
Also, did you see the Texans uniforms on Thursday night? They were like all red.
I didn't like them.
They reminded me of like the Color Rush. You remember the Color Rush uniforms that they did like about like 10 years ago, where like the team would wear like a bold color, like take one of their colors, wear it like bold and like popping and stuff. It was kind of weird. Um I believe the Giants, they were like all white with like a bold blue and stuff back in those
Yeah.
days. Um, yeah, the Texans uniforms remind me of like the Color Rush days. I didn't like it. I really didn't like that.
I didn't like them either. They look
And
ugly.
yeah, it was ugly, and also, for those of you, you know, that are have issues seeing color or are colorblind, whatever it is, might have been very confusing. You know, or just those visual people in general. Like it's very confusing since the similar color scheme with the Bills and Texans. So, um, just wanted to point out how awful those jerseys were because
Yeah, that's terrible.
they were bad. They were
That is
really
that was awful.
they were really bad. Um, break up the Texans. They're moving up. They are
Are they going to
moving
catch
up.
Houston? I don't think so. I mean, are they going to catch Indy? I don't think so. But they might sneak in to the playoffs. So
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like them winning last night. Um, look, they're obviously that look, they need to catch two teams. They need to catch Jacksonville and they need to catch Indianapolis, right? So they're right there for the taking. Again, they're not quite there yet, but it's right there. It's there for them. They're still number 8. Again, they got to catch Jacksonville. Um, and they're gonna have meaningful December football. That's the big thing that is getting lost here. They're having meaningful December football. And we hope and pray that it'll be them and not Kansas City Chiefs.
let's hope that.
Yes. Bills fall to 6th place at 7-4. The Chargers leapfrog them um, because of conference winning percentage, which is also massive for tie-breaking purposes. So
Okay. So with that aside, guess what it is time for?
pick 'em,
It's time for Pick'em.
pick 'em.
Yeah, we don't have the money to hire people
Mhm.
to write music for that. Dude, us as a network, we're broke as fuck, aren't we?
Yeah, and yeah, I got a comment from one of our listeners.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
I won't expose this person's identity, but one person said you should try AI. I said you,
No.
you do realize that AI, as effective as it is, you realize that it costs money, right?
We should do AI for what? Picks?
Like for Pick'em, for that Pick'em song.
I can hear it now. It doesn't sound good.
No, it sounds terrible. No, I would much rather like to make my own voice and say pick up
Pick
than to
'em!
pay for a service that may or may not actually get the job done.
They're gonna take us over anyway.
Yeah,
I think it's just time to admit it. Take
yeah,
it.
but I would much rather it take us over for free than to have us pay for it right now. Like, it's kind of dumb.
And AI, guys, listen, we'll get back on topic in a second, but you know why people are losing their jobs? Because companies are replacing them with AI.
Yeah,
So yeah, guess what? That South Park joke, they took our jobs. That's correct. When it comes to AI, they took our jobs.
yeah.
They're taking our jobs. Reggie, they're taking our jobs. We're going to be replaced by AI, aren't we? Anyway, let us continue with. Okay, it's time for pick'em. Okay, game number one. You ready?
Mhm.
The Steelers and the Bears.
I'll take the Bears. They're red hot.
Yeah, I am going with the Bears. Double check.
Yeah, I don't trust the Steelers. I don't.
Me neither. I have to say it, bro. They're overrated.
And look, what's the status of Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't practiced. But he hasn't really practiced. He was limited yesterday. My assumption is that Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing. So look, obviously not non-throwing hand, so it's not going to affect how he throws the ball. It may affect how he grips the ball, but whatever. No, other than that, I just don't trust the Steelers. I'm sorry, like I don't trust them. They're the Bears are obviously better than them. They face in a they're in a better conference than the Steelers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
The Bears have won a few games, and um the Steelers continue to beat up on bad teams.
Okay. Pats and Bengals.
Patriots.
Oh, me too. Me
uh,
too.
I'm doing the same thing like I did with the Lions last year. Until I see it, the Patriots are winning every game the rest of the way.
Yeah, I'm going with the. As much as I hate to say it, I'm going with the Pats too.
Yes. Billy Boy, big one out in
Hold on.
Detroit.
Okay. All right.
Big one out of Detroit. One
The
o'clock.
my beloved New York Giants versus the Detroit Lions. Reggie, my boy, what are you thinking?
Um, is Jameis still playing? I haven't checked
Yes,
in.
it has been announced today that just a few minutes ago that Jackson Dart is out for
Yeah,
Sunday. He has not cleared concussion protocol, so
yeah.
I
Well,
think Winston will be playing on. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up for a minute.
yeah, it should be Jameis. Why would you put Russ in there? Um, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, according to NBC Sports, Jameis Winston will start on Sunday.
yeah, because the thing is, all week I've been hearing, oh, well, Jackson Dart hasn't cleared. He hasn't cleared. He hasn't cleared. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be another week of Jameis. So Jameis against the Lions, I like it better than if it were Russell Wilson. So the Giants may actually put up a better offensive performance against a really good Lions defense.
I
Um,
think so.
yeah, now the Lions have struggled offensively lately. So, but I think it won't be enough. The Giant defense isn't that great. To
Yeah, they got some holes in there, so I'm picking Detroit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll pick Detroit at home. Um, Again, what it comes down to is defense, and Giant defense all season hasn't been great and shows no signs of improving this season. So they are who they are.
All right, so you ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Oh, we got an NFC North Division rivalry for you folks.
hmm
The Vikings and the Packers.
The Vikings also have shown some signs where they're good in some areas. They're coached poorly in others. Um, they just don't have enough. They don't have enough of the talent. I think Green Bay's better is better on paper. I'm gonna go with Green Bay as the safe pick, really.
Green Bay is a safe pick. Okay. I'm going to go with Green Bay as well. Because I don't know if I'm completely entrusted in Minnesota right now, dude.
No.
I don't know if I'm completely entrusted in Minnesota right now. So I
Yeah,
got to go with Green Bay.
and being real, McCarthy's not having a great first year campaign. I know he's not a rookie anymore technically, but uh not the greatest campaign this season. He-
Nah, he's not having a good campaign this year.
no. It's a shame. All right.
Okay, so that was Minnesota and GB. I'm picking GB. You're picking GB.
Mm, all right. Seahawks, Titans. Needed a quick get right game after losing to a big time division foe. The Seahawks maybe found one. Don't let your guard down. Give me the Seahawks.
I'm going with Seattle as well.
Why this is a 1 o'clock matchup, I have no clue. But Chiefs at facing the Colts at home at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock of your Central Time.
What was that?
Colts Chiefs 1 o'clock.
Okay, Colts Chief, 1 o'clock. Okay.
I'm picking the Colts.
Oh, me too. Dude, can you believe there is a day that I am picking Daniel Jones over Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, I can believe it because Daniel Jones has shown it all season. Interceptions a little high for Daniel Jones, which is also not shocking. You've seen that plenty of times.
But
He's played
dude, like I
tremendously.
said, the Colts, dude, they are. You know what I would pay to see? An Indy versus Philly Super Bowl. Daniel Jones versus Saquon. And Joe Shane and John Mara could sit there and watch, and they're probably going to be screaming at each other. You should have let him stay. Well, you should have let Saquon stay. Well, why did you let Daniel Jones walk? Why did you release him?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun to watch.
The only reason why I'm picking against Kansas City is because while I like their record at home, I really do. I just think this Colts team is tough, man. They're
Yeah,
tough
why
enough.
is this a 1 o'clock game though, dude? Like you said, this should be like at the very least a 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like it should be with the Raiders. I mean that no, I see why. The Raiders are home against the Browns at 4. We'll get to that game in a second. Um I see why they did it. I see why they did it. I get it. I get it. The other big marquee matchup. So you can argue some of these 425 games uh are questionable. Questionable. Blame the network
I hate the
and the league.
networks.
Blame the network, blame the league. This Colts Chiefs game um at 1 o'clock is kind of weird. But I get why they scheduled it this way. I do get it. You'll see in a second, Bill. Um, all right, my team in Baltimore against the Ravens. Like I said, Justin Fields benched. They're gonna go with Tyrod Taylor. I don't think it's gonna make a difference in terms of wins and losses, but it will make a difference in terms of evaluating the future because that's what we have to do. We have to take a look at a Mason Taylor at tight end. We have to take a look at the offensive line, see how well they protect. They protected Justin Fields very well against the Patriots. I want to see them do better with a better quarterback. We have to see what AD Mitchell brings and John Mechie brings. I want to see more plays with Brees Hall. Like these, we have to evaluate the offense as a whole. You cannot do that with Justin Fields. And look, we took a shot at Justin Fields. I supported the move when they did it. I'm not going to sugarcoat and say that I didn't support it. No, I was very supportive of the move. It didn't work out, and that's okay. That is a-okay. So didn't work out. We're moving in a different direction. I would even throw at some point Brady Cook, that dude out of Missouri. I would even throw him out as quarterback one of these weeks down the stretch. So excellent job by Aaron Glenn to recognize what the situation is and benching Justin Fields. And I would keep him benched for the rest of the season. There's no reason to play him. I'm picking the Ravens to win this game. Ravens are better. And again, I'm not worried about the record. I'm worried about evaluating for the future. If the Jets end up winning, of course, that's going to be gravy, Bill.
It's going to be fantastic.
Gravy all over my mashed potatoes and
Your turkey.
all that stuff. It'll
So,
be perfect.
I thought you would be going on Sunday.
The tickets are too high. That's my
How
problem.
much are they going for? Hold on, let's check.
As low as like $70, I think. I mean, maybe
I'm on ESPN. They have it at 63.
yeah, maybe if I look at
Certain sites we can't say because we're not sponsored.
it's also I mean, traveling to Baltimore is a pain in the neck, but I guess it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'll see Game Time or whatever. Not sponsored, but
Or Pick, not sponsored.
yeah, I'll check those sites because I do want to go, but I don't know. It's always expensive going to these football games. All right, that's the last of the 1 o'clock games. Starting with the 4 o'clock games, Bill.
All right.
Oh, sorry. What's your pick? What's your pick for Jets
Ravens? Like I like what I've been seeing out of Baltimore after they started 1-5. John Harbaugh kicks them in the ass. Lamar's now back.
Yeah.
I like what I'm seeing with this team.
Yeah.
Okay. Browns and Raiders. We present to you the toilet bowl game.
God, what? The AFC is terrible this year.
We present to you. Okay. CBS. Let's get this straight here for a second. The Colts and the Chiefs are 1 o'clock, but yet the Browns and the Raiders are 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I see why they did it. The Raiders are home. They're obviously on the West Coast. They're facing the Browns, so I get why they did it at 4 o'clock. Because if you do it at 1 o'clock, it would be what, 10 o'clock in Vegas or whatever it is, 11 o'clock. I forget the time zones.
No, I remember. It would be 1 o'clock. Would be 10 o'clock because I remember when I was in Vegas about 3 years ago when I went.
Yeah,
and I was there on a Sunday during football.
Yeah.
And I remember they had like all the 1 o'clock games are at 10 o'clock over there.
Yeah.
And you know what was the best part? I think I've told you guys the story a multitude of times.
Yeah.
I was there when the Giants were playing the Packers in London. So over here it was a 9:30 start. Over there it was a 6:30 a.m. start.
Yeah.
So me, my dad, and my brother, we are in the bar, the hotel in Vegas at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We're sitting there drinking Bloody Marys, screwdrivers. I'm like, Dad, is this okay? He's like, Bill, we're in Vegas. All social rules are hereby suspended. and this is one of those that are suspended.
Yeah.
Drinking before noon.
Yeah.
If it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen in Vegas.
Yeah. So exactly. And it stays in Vegas too.
It stays
Um,
in Vegas.
yeah. So given that given the some of the 4 o'clock games, I know exactly. I know exactly why they put Colts and Chiefs at noon. Um, I don't agree with it, but again, blame the league and the networks because they had this horrible schedule. Um, these
Now, all
four,
the four spoiler alert, all the 4 o'clock games are shit.
like, I'm sorry, the Browns were give me the Browns. Why not? Why not?
You know what?
Uh,
Shedeur Sanders, why not?
yeah, why not? Then of course you have another 4 o'clock game, Jaguars Cardinals. This game is probably the best of the 4 o'clock. I mean, that's not true. The next one is actually better. Um, this one's okay. Give me the Jaguars to win this game.
Okay, so what is it? Jacksonville in Arizona, in
Yes,
Arizona.
in Arizona. Yeah.
So, I'm going Jacksonville. You?
Jacksonville.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain is moving too quick.
You're fine. Um, next
All
game.
right. Atlanta and Nolans.
Um, give me the Falcons.
Me too.
Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. All right, and then of course the big 4 o'clock matchup. Mark's gonna love this. The 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles against the 4-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. Again, not the greatest matchups at 4 o'clock. This is probably the best one. Um,
We blame the networks.
of course, look, you're gonna put Dallas at 4 o'clock against a division rival. Like it always happens. Rematch of week 1. I would say the Eagles.
I'm going to go with the Eagles as well.
Yeah,
I want both teams to lose, but
of course you do.
all right. We got a decent Sunday night game.
I like it too.
The Bucks and the Rams.
Rams until I see otherwise. They're explosive, man. They are really explosive.
I'm going with the Rams.
And of course, Monday night you have the Niners and Panthers. This guy should be a big game for the Panthers. It's a conference matchup, and they're trying to get a playoff spot. Call me crazy. I'm gonna pick the Panthers on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm calling you crazy. I'm picking San Francisco.
Yeah, I think San Francisco's better on paper, but I think there is something with Carolina. I really do think there's something with Carolina that we all need to watch out for. So I'm taking the Panthers on the road. That's our difference uh in this week, Bill. Oh man.
So,
And
God,
then
you're going with Carolina. Are pigs flying, Reg? I think they might be.
let's see what happens though.
Okay.
Uh
Now,
we say goodbye Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, and Commanders.
okay, Reg. Ticket price. What is the most cheapest game? What is the most expensive game?
I think the Jaguars. It's only like $16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the most expensive game?
Oh, it has to be the Dallas. Dallas, right?
You would think the Dallas game, would you?
Yeah.
You're incorrect.
Kansas City.
You would think that too. You're also incorrect.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll give you one more guess.
The Raiders? Oh my God.
No, you might want to sit down for this one. You ready?
Okay.
The Steelers and the Bears.
Why?
I don't know. Go talk to Chicago.
Why? What? What? The Steelers are not any good. Come on. Oh man.
408.
No. Why? You're gonna price out the Chicago fans?
Why would they do this?
Come on. That's so dumb.
Lowest ticket is $408.
That's stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb. I'm sorry. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Um, okay, well, enjoy your $400 ticket.
Yeah,
Uh,
Chicago, enjoy your $400 tickets,
yeah.
in which
I
a game no one will show up for.
yeah, I really do hope that it is you bundle up. What's the weather like in Chicago? Um, it,
49
it's gonna
degrees.
be 49 degrees. Bundle up and enjoy your $400 NFL ticket.
Enjoy your $400 tickets.
While over here in the DMV, I will chill with the near 60-degree weather. Though they say it might rain this weekend. So, not too thrilled about that. I don't like rain. I hate rain. Hate rain.
Oh, I do too. So, Reggie, you might be going Sunday if you can find the tickets.
Let's see. Otherwise, I'm going to a Jet Bar.
Or you know what you could do? Stand outside the stadium with a sign, I need tickets.
Well, and look, at like because that's what scalpers do, right? Don't they?
Let's.
Don't they?
You've seen the movie Fever Pitch, right?
Yeah.
You know that scene when Drew Barrymore's trying
Yeah.
to get to the
Yes.
game? They go, you need tickets? Go, you do too? Go, yeah, but what's with the sign? It's for the cops.
Yeah.
So I have tickets.
Yeah, I have tickets, but I can't say that I have tickets because otherwise you'll get arrested. It's a funny scene. I love Fever Pitch. Love Fever Pitch. Didn't love Jimmy Fallon wearing the Boston stuff, but
And he's actually a Yankee fan in real life, which is pretty funny.
yeah, exactly. I know he was doing it for the film and stuff. Money talks.
And BS walks, but yeah, just come out with a sign, I need tickets. Then if they think you got tickets, then Reggie, my boy, you in trouble.
Mm,
But you want to know something of this will give you some comfort. I will go down there and I will bail your ass out.
okay.
Because you are not only my co-host, you are one of my nearest and dearest friends. I will come bail your ass out, dude.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll do it, Reggie.
I appreciate that.
And I'm sure you would do the same for me.
Yeah, I'll bail out any of my friends. Sure.
Except
Um,
Mozart.
yeah. You know who you should bail out? The Jets. They're gonna get wiped
There's
to the
no
floor.
brother. There's no bailing them out. I'm sorry.
Can you? It can. They're. If you're talking about a team that's in a deep, deep prison hole, the Jets are in a deep, deep prison hole. Ah, man, God, what a disgrace.
What an absolute
Fif-
disgrace.
15 years without a playoff appearance. It's so dumb. Like, you know, When does the misery end? Seriously.
When does the misery end?
God.
My brother in Christ, when does your misery end?
Yeah. Like Bill said, Dart is in protocol. I'm concerned about Jackson Dart. Like,
I am too.
like, whoever the new coach is, Bill, has to nail into his head, you know, you can't be overzealous when being quarterback. If you're gonna get a concussion, get it because you got sacked, not because you ran into a player, the opposing players. Because that's what happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else today?
Um, Nothing crazy. WNBA players are trying to get a better contract, and that's not going well. We'll talk about that on Six Man Up.
Yeah. I always say this. It sucks how women athletes just get screwed.
Oh, totally. And they get screwed knowing that they're bringing, but they bring a lot. They do bring a lot of money. Let's be honest, they do. Um, but for whatever reason, the WNBA keeps losing money. But yeah, they now have all these TV contracts and all these big time stars, like, and league expansion too. They're gonna expand to more cities. Where's the money going?
Yeah, where is the money going?
That's the wild part. Um,
Where's our money? I don't know. As Elizabeth Warren said to Michael Moore, go watch Capitalism: A Love Story.
love that film.
Not not an endorsement. Michael Moore asked Elizabeth Warren, this was back when she was a professor, goes, where's our money? And she goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good question. Where is our money?
Mhm.
Where is the WNBA's money? Where's all of our money? Reg, where is our money? Where do you think our money is, Reg?
Yeah.
We want money. Come on. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Um, Next week, I think we're only going to be doing a Monday show. Is that correct, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're going to take the Thanksgiving week off.
Yeah, we'll take the Friday off as well, Black Friday. I'll be in New York and I'll be busy.
He's a busy man.
Yes.
All right. So that is all we got for today from all of us. Bet, go to www.vsportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs. Check out our podcast available on all platforms. And as always, big thanks to the Dugout of Millwood for sponsoring all our podcasts. And
Yes.
also, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell here on the YouTube where you get lovely things such as this. You get Six Man Up. You get One to One. You get Batter Up. You get Thursday Night Gridiron. You get Sunday Sideline Report. And many more. And check out everything. So, for Danny Boy Reg, for Danny Boy Reginald, I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. Stay safe. Take care.
Let's go football.
Go football!
I can't say go Jets because you're gonna lose, but go football.
Go football.
Bye.